Now we are shifting our focus to important developments that we are tracking from Israel. At least 22 people have been killed in the latest figures that we are tracking, and over 117 people have been also injured as Israel has launched its offensive and airstrikes at Lebanese capital Beirut. Israeli strikes have also hit the UNIFIL base in central Beirut, which has injured 2 UN peacekeepers. Israel also aimed to target another Hezbollah leader, but currently reports say that the Hezbollah leader has survived the attack. Lebanon's UN ambassador has called for immediate ceasefire, but Israel's envoy has said that its military operation will be continued until Hezbollah's control in the South Lebanon region is dismantled. Israel's attack on UN base in Beirut has received widespread criticism, even from its ally, US. US has expressed deep concerns regarding the attack, also expressing the worry of the security and the safety of the UN peacekeepers. Ajay Jandyal, my colleague, joins me live on the broadcast. Ajay, as we are discussing about the potential ramifications of this latest airstrike that Israel has launched at the UN peacekeepers, what are the latest details that you are picking up from, in fact, the ground, and what exactly is the UN stand that if we are able to track on this entire development?
See, United Nations have conveyed this to the UN has conveyed this to the Israel that the way basically they are targeting the UN peacekeeper and other civilians in the innocent people in Lebanon, then it is going to be tough for them, and they have shown their concern that two of their peacekeeper they are injured in the attack, and we have seen that 22 others they basically have died because of the action of the Israel in this operations. And during this continuous attack, number of people are died because more than 100 people are injured and 22 have died there. So that is going to be tough. And during the war zone, it happens, no doubt. But the way basically peacekeepers are hit, they have shown their concern as far as these fresh attacks are concerned.
All right, Ajay, thank you for sharing the latest that you are bringing to us, while we'll continue to track all the developments from the ground very closely. Now, viewers, joining me on the broadcast is my guest, Major Muhammad Ali Shah, who's a defense expert. Thank you, sir, for speaking to NewsX and joining us live on the broadcast as we are continuing to discuss the entire development round the clock as far as the Israel-Iran conflict continues to deepen further. Right now, in the latest, what we are picking up at this point of time is that the Iranian chief, who is suspected of being an Israeli spy, after 22 people have been killed, over 117 in fact have been injured. The Hezbollah leader in question, rather Wakia Safa, who was not present in the buildings at the time, which were completely leveled by Israeli bombs, are at the suspicion of being the Israeli spy, while the United States in fact has also expressed concerns of the Israel now hitting and launching airstrikes at the point where UN peacekeepers are also being injured. What is your understanding of how this entire conflict is now unfolding? Is it going out of hands, and is there in fact any relief in sight that we can hope for?
Right, Simran, it's a very interesting question. So far, we were seeing a military operation against the non-state actors. The non-state actors would be not a sovereign nation or a country, but Hamas, Hezbollah, Houthis. We were seeing military operations, military action on them. Iran enters the fray, attacks Israel. Israel said, we will attack Iran. In fact, President Netanyahu had a telephonic conversation with Joe Biden as well, and he said, we will attack them in our own way, our own space. The way would be ours, the timing would be ours. We reserve the right to do that. Now, I at least had anticipated for sure that Israel will attack Iran in a manner, swiftly, in a very covert manner, that nobody will be able to guess that Iran has been hit by Israel in such a manner. For example, I'll give you two small examples. On 17 September, there was this web attack, the cyber attack, where the pages and walkie-talkies of the Hezbollahs, they exploded. There's no proof who's done it. No one's come forward and taken responsibility of this. No one's taken onus of it. But there is a lot of suspicion and speculation that probably Israel has been behind that. There was an air crash of the Iranian president where he was killed. There is no proof, but there is a speculation that the Israelis were behind it because they are technically very sound and they are capable of doing anything. They could be having the spies anywhere. But at the same time, I would say there's a lot of information warfare also which is happening. Now, information warfare, which means you would spread certain news which would be in your favor, which would cause damage to the enemy. It may not be fatal, but it can lead to fatal. So when there is a lot of information warfare also happening, when there is a fight, when there is a war, when there is a military operation, the first casualty of a military operation is the information, is the news. So because in a battleground, it's very difficult to ascertain the news coming in, if it's true, to verify it or not. So most of what he said was very right, that the Iranian agency over there could be an Israeli spy. It could be, there are two ways of looking at it. One, it could be an information warfare. Second, most certainly Israelis are capable of doing anything. They are technically very superior. Their brains, they have been, I was having this argument with another strategist, that what is it that differentiates Israelis from the others? Is it that they are hardworking? Everybody works hard. Is it that they are very intelligent? Everyone uses their brains. What is it? It's one quality which is the Jews have. They're united. They are a very, very united community. They stand by each other. And because they're united, automatically the hard work comes in the right direction. The brains come in the right direction. Everything follows. Technically, everything follows. So that is one speciality which the Jews have always had, and it should be lauded and appreciated, and the world should learn from this fact. So the very fact is, when news like this comes in, it most certainly could be information warfare. It could be that Israelis are capable of planting their spies anywhere.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.